Welcome to Narrowboat, James Bill. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining me. Well, I only had one night in Apsley, and as Rob isn't here all week, I think I'm going to carry on going. I've got 4 locks to do, I think it is, until I get to Boxmoor, which is my target destination. I said I want to be there for the end of the week, but later on in the week, it's too busy for me to probably move the boat. So really, today's my chance. So that's the plan. I'm on my own, but yeah, let's get going. Can I get a full fat latte, please? Okay, we're off. Half of my coffee has disappeared. And this being Apsley, we don't have very long to go before we hit our first lock. In fact, I can see it now. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. I'll need you in a couple of weeks, I think. I saw the floating workshop boat when I was on the way down. Can't remember whereabouts it was. Maybe Milton Keynes way or something. Anyway, I recognise it. Now, on this boat here, somebody's going to be helping me out soon. You alright, my love? Boxmoor. Huh? Yeah. I'll come. I'll find you. She's going to redo my castles and roses. Well, I've got castles. She's going to redo the roses on my front door or back door. I never know which is which. Gates are open-ish. I've been asked a few times recently about how I go about doing locks single-handedly, and the truth is, depending on the lock and the height of the drop or the raise and other factors, depends on what I do. On this one, I am going to pull the boat in because it's quite a big drop. So I open the gates and then I'll just, using the centre line, just pull it in like a horse would have done. But it's really quite easy. Once the boat's actually got a bit of movement, it pulls in nice and easily, bring it to a halt and tie it up on a bollard if there is one in the middle. Once it's tied up, I let the water in slowly so I'm in full control of the boat as she rises in the lock. Then it's a case of chilling and watching the boat rise. And then pull her out of the lock. Close the gate and off we go. Right, well, Apsley being Apsley, there's another lock 100 metres ahead of me. However, there's a boat just coming through it now. So I'll keep the gates open on this one, they'll keep the gates open on that one, and everyone's happy. Hiya. Oh, thank you. Huh? Hello mate, you alright? So on this lock I can do it in a slightly more slick manner and drive the boat in, and using those steps on the right hand side I get my centre line, jump off the boat, run up the steps, making sure the centre line doesn't catch on the lock gates, and then slowly bring it in. Right, I've just done the last of Apsley locks. Now the next one is lock 64, which is Boxmoor lock, which is pretty much where I need to be. I'd like to ideally go through that lock and then stop, because then I think there's another lock by the Fisheries pub, but that's really near where the kids are going to be, so that's pretty much where I can call home. Well, for the next 2 weeks until I've got to move again. There's a couple of guys here from the CRT who are re-greasing all the mechanisms on the lock here at lock 64. And they've also tried disguising some of the graffiti. Right, we've just done Boxmoor lock, and now really I want to find somewhere to moor up. There's another lock straight ahead, which is, I don't know what lock it's called, but it's by the Fisheries pub. There's a nice little cafe there that does like jazz evenings and all kind of stuff like that, and yoga and all kind of cool stuff. So it'd be nice to be near there, and I think there's some moorings up there. So I think that's where I'm probably going to head towards. But if I see some Armco and anything half decent, I might stop it here. Well, here's a bit of a flavour of Boxmoor for you. So this is the main kind of Boxmoor Common. You've got nice kind of Victorian buildings and pubs on the perimeter all the way up there, which is very nice. Going right through the heart of it is the Grand Union Canal, and on that side is all common land, like grazing land. It's very nice, very green and open around here. Right, so I think the Fisheries pub is just a little bit further up there, but there's Armco here. I don't think I'm anywhere near my car. Well, I know I'm not, but I don't think I can get my car anywhere near. Problem is, it looks a little bit shallow on the edges. Just working out what I should do. But I do like the fact there's Armco. It looks like it might be getting busy here. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? Maybe I should squeeze in between that wide beam and that green one there. I don't know if I can see any more spaces though. This looks like to be the place where people moor up. Yeah, it's a little bit deeper here. I can't see the stones at the side. Chuck it in here somewhere. Okay, so here I am moored up. There's the Fisheries pub just on the right hand side of the canal by that bridge. There's a lock just there, and then there's a really nice cafe just on the other side of that lock, so I can park my car kind of fairly near there. Over there is Hemel train station, and at the top of that hill is a little town where hopefully the twins will be going to school. Right, you know what's next. Yeah, I definitely need some air in the back tyre. That's for sure. It might not sound it, because Hemel Hempstead has a bit of a bad rep, but it's very pretty round here. This gimbal thing's got a mind of its own. Right, fallen tree and pedestrians. I'll make them know I'm here. That's made no difference at all. There we go. Thank you. My eyes are starting to water for some reason, and given the fact I'm holding the camera and the handlebar, has resulted in rather obscured vision. Oh no, here we go, narrows. Right, I've just blinked and now it looks like I'm crying. Oh no. Uh-oh. Dog, that means person. Okay, I'm on this side. Thank you. Oh, yes. It's always the way. It's always on an obscure bit. Oh, blimey. Oh. It's a bit bumpy around here. Right. Oh no, loose dogs. Thank you, cheers. Right, I'm coming up to my first lock. I should just be able to whiz through this one. The CRT workboat's still here, which means they are still doing this lock. He said they started doing this flight of locks in October. He said it's taken them for ages. It's like, yeah, it's not telling me. I told him that the one at Apsley needs a bit of attention. He said it's the next one he's gonna do. It narrows again. Pretty much guarantee there'll be someone here. Whoa, whoa, bumpy, wet. Ooh. Oh, it's clear. Obstacle in the way. Can of sweet corn alert. Right, going past B&Q now. Fallen tree, I told the CRT about that. They said they're going to leave it. So, oh, okay. Cheers. It was too big for me to try to hoik out. A few of you said that you liked the bike ride last time. Granted, it was only a few, so if thousands are tuning out, I apologise. Oh, here's the fuel boats. That is such a thing of beauty, seeing those fuel boats. I guess it's because they're working boats, and that's what the canals were built for. Cheers. Jules Fuels, they're my fuel suppliers. Alright. Narrowing part. Couple of smoking teenagers, couple of swans. Right. He looked at me with a death glance. Oh, blimey. Oh no. These are the fishermen that were sitting on the lock landing when I was coming up. Kind of got him, looked at me like I was getting in their way. Right, hang on a bloody minute. That bollard that you're sitting on, I've got to tie my boat up to. Here he is, he's still bloody here. Oh no. Shoppers. Oh, they're not shoppers, they're volunteer litter pickers. Here he is. Got this sod. Still on that bollard. Right. I have to slow down here. They're going to let me pass. Oh, cheers. Oh, thanks, guys. Cheers. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh, I've got to go over the bridge here, haven't I? Oh. I've run out of legs to get up this bit. Don't really fancy that bit either. There we go. Oh, let's see if I can squeeze past this person there. Yes. Oh, I'm not far from the car now. As a result, This is the local CRT depot here on the left hand side. There's an LSAM point as well, and other boating amenities. Right, there's a bit of light left, so everything has turned out fine. Came past this boat an hour or so ago, and I thought that paint job was nice. Whoa, 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 move out the way. Oh my God. Cheers. I get a lot of death stares. That was the little place this morning where I got my coffee from, which was very well priced, I would say. Oh, oh. Right. Thank you. Oh, goodbye, Serafina. That was my little spot last night. Okay. Cycle path. This should be free passage on the cycle path. That's better. Now I just got to hope that there is no ticket on the car. I got one in Rickmansworth last week. Oh, grounded. Oh. Yeah, I got one in Rickmansworth last week, which is really annoying. I guess it's just one of those ancillary narrowboating costs. Right. 14 minutes 30 to get here. Excellent. Well, mission accomplished. The boat and I am in Boxmoor ahead of Friday, which is what I wanted. So when they get here on Friday, me and the boat will be here and we're all fine. I can be here for a couple of weeks. Parking wise, it's all right. There's a few roads kind of over that way where you can park. You can't park there all day because it's near the station, so you got to kind of move it a little bit, but that works fine for me, so that's no problem. I quite like being around houses around here, which is quite nice. There's some flats over the way, not too close to the canal side, but it does mean though that I definitely need to sort out my curtains, so that is something that me and mother are going to be cracking on with over the Easter holidays, which will be good. I've got a bit of time coming off over Easter, so I'll hopefully sort it out then. But yeah, plan is to stay here for a couple of weeks really, certainly whilst the kids kind of sort themselves out over Easter, and I've got loads to crack on with the boat as well. I just started cleaning some of the side by the hatch there, and obviously it's all filthy, the outside of it, so that needs a damn good clean as well. So there's loads to do inside. I need to rebuild my dinette. That is something that Will and I discussed when we were here the other day. It occupies too much. I'll go into it another time with you, but anyway, I need to rip that apart and rebuild it. Apart from that, I just need to make sure the bedding is all sorted as well, because the twins will no doubt be staying sometimes on this boat and going from here to school, which firstly I can't wait for. That would be like a dream come true. But secondly, I need to sort out their beds, even though they sort of is well comfy. Like one night's fine, but kind of often they might not kind of think like that. And also hot water is an absolute priority now. So I spoke to my guy this afternoon, and he's going to come up in a couple of weeks time, but I need to drill the hole and all that stuff. But anyway, I'll go on to that on another video as well. Loads to crack on with basically, but I'm here in Boxmoor. Jobs are good, and hope you guys are well. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.